Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarius friends, I'm here with a reading, a peek into 2022. And you will see these up on the 26th of December, which the English called Boxing Day. And even in Italy, there is a holiday today on this day, 26th. And it's just a period of holidays, more or less, from any different kind of religious background. So we're going to be thinking of that and being with people wherever and whenever we can. I have the Lenormand deck here. It's an oracle card deck, and many of you who know me, every year in December, I put out a reading that is a peek into the year to come. And I use what I call a mini grand tableau that I have devised for my own purposes. And I divide the year in trimesters: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October, November, and December. So Sagittarius, let's take a look and see what's in store for you. We have a partnership coming into the year. Let me take a look first. Let me see before we go on. Let's see. Okay. We have a partnership or an engagement at the beginning of the year, right at the top of the year, January, beginning, couple of weeks. And you are going towards, this is a beautiful time this beginning of the year. It's probably the best. I'm looking forward to the other areas, but it looks like this will be the loveliest moment of your life. Sagittarius, look, January, February, March. A partnership, it could be a partnership in crime, it could be a partnership, a work partnership, could be an engagement, but I'm looking at it as if it's something to do with work, so it looks like it's a partnership. Sorry for the noise. And it's has to do with a friend. Actually, you and a friend or group of friends have decided to create something together. It's something that you've been talking about with them before. You got the idea to do something like this group work. It could be a research group for something or a marketing group, but you've got the idea from others in the past who have done something similar, but you're going to put your own personal spin on this. Very, very interesting, this first trimester, January, February, March. And then the second trimester, April, May, and June. If I said that first one was really important, the second is even just as important if it weren't for the very end of that trimester in June. But let's start at the top. April, May, June. This is a time where you get responses for the seeds that you've planted. You get news coming in, lots and lots and lots of news. You get news about vacations, where you could go. You plan vacations, and you keep planning vacations, which is interesting, Sagittarius. Usually you tend to burn the candles at both ends, and you tend to overextend yourself. But here it seems you're surrounded by people that won't let you do that, and that sort of push you in the direction of remembering the good things in life. But in around June, you have sort of a sense of difficulty, as if all you see are blocks, all you see are hurdles that you have to go through, all you see are problems. But the good part of what goes up must come down is in the next trimester, July, August, and September, Sagittarius. Right off the bat in July, those problems and hurdles are gone. They just literally are gone. Here again, I have to say, it is because of people who surround you, partners that you live with, friends that you live with, relatives, parents, who get you out of it in a snap, and people who love you, Sagittarius, and they tell you, look, stop, stop and smell the roses. Stop and smell those flowers. What is wrong with you? They remind you that there are many more things to life than work. And Sagittarius, I do see that July, August, and September is a time not only for love to huddle around you and remind you what life is all about, but also of communication, black on white, documentation, and interesting documentation comes to you. Messages come to you that change your life, truly change your life. This is the third trimester, July, August, and September. Then we get to the fourth trimester, October, November, and December. October, November, and December, we have a sense of security that is sought after by through institutions. You feel that time is ripe for you to go out and make an investment. And you need to get more information about that. You need to get more information, moving this here. You need to get more information about that so you can plan more travel, and decide on how to spend your life in a different way. It seems that the entire year, Sagittarius, is not it's not seeing your life in review, but reviewing your life and seeing how you can change the style of living, your style of living, and how you can not scrimp and save, but save time so you can spend it in entertainment and enjoyment. And it seems that you're coming of age, you're ripe, no matter what age this is, Sagittarius. It is a moment where you think, yes, it's time for a shift. I'm going to shift how I do things. I'm not going to slack off. It's not a matter of slacking off. I'm not going to work anymore, but working better. Because if you're overworked and you have to, this is the way you're thinking. If you're overworked and you don't take time off, when you have time off, you become more creative. You have ideas that come in. And that helps everyone on your team and everybody that's working with you. Very, very interesting. I love this. I really do like this, Sagittarius. Then we have the houses. All of these positions that the cards are in a certain house that I decide and I will tell you about. For example, the first house here is the house of endings and beginnings. Now we have a card that signifies two different things, both contracts that end and contracts that begin, or relationships, marriages, something that it has been institutionalized that ends and another begins. So it depends on what is going on in your life, which of those pertains to you. And I always tell everyone, look at these readings for your sign, moon, and rising, because they may all pertain. And also, these are general readings. If you're interested in a private reading, whether for the year or for other things, contact me through my website, www.christellemartinette.com. Under the services page, you'll find the readings there, all kinds of readings. Now we get to the area of your life that has to do with surprises. And lo and behold, I have the key there, and the key tells me that that is the key to your life in 2020, surprises. And this has come out for about 4 different signs so far, and it seems that the year will bring a number of surprises across the board. It's quite interesting to see, but now those surprises, we get that. They're there, they're coming in. But endings, complete endings are complete endings. That's what they are. And, this is the area of the spread, the area of your life where it will be very important. I mean, it will mark 2022 as a year that there was an ending, definite ending for something in your life, and that will occur in both a positive way. Even though there might be a negative element, I only see positivity coming from there. It brings you a sense of peace, and it brings you a sense of security. Very interesting this is. Then we have the area that concerns oral communication. And oral communications have all to do with institutions, universities, schools, hospitals, municipalities, anything, large corporations, anything that has an institutional taste to it. That is where you're going to be doing your talking the most. Then we have the area of your work and your livelihood. And to tell you the truth, it may change color, it may change style, but your work is your rock. Your work is what will give you your sense of balance. Then we have the sense of security. Your sense of security comes by the news that you receive throughout the year. This is becoming more and more interesting, Sagittarius. Then we've got the area of guidance, which is quite specific here for you, Sagittarius, because your guidance comes through the love that is given you from those around you, your partner, your relatives, anyone, anywhere where love comes to you, that is where you get your guidance from. Then we have the home, the house of the home. And this is where you start this year to consider a more permanent basis, a more permanent lifestyle, a more permanent home. And you start to mature. Let's say it's coming of age, the idea of what you truly want. Do I want to live in the city anymore? Do I want to live on the marge? Do I want to live in the countryside? And that is something that you put on the back burner, but that you keep refining for yourself during the year. Then we have the area of your life that concerns public life. And there is where all of your friends are. You spend all your time in the public with your friends. They become very important for you. It's as if they are a safety net for you, something that you can count on, and you feel that you're rubbing elbows with very strong people because they have become very important friends in both good times and bad times. They were always there. Now, obstacles in your life in 2022, Sagittarius, you're going to sail through those. You're literally going to sail through those obstacles. And when there's an obstacle, what is your attitude? Your attitude is, okay, let's plan a trip, right? So that's your key to solving something that is mind-boggling to you, which is a very healthy attitude, especially for you, Sagittarius, because of late you've been, you have gone last year through a series of months where there was so much stress. And this is a different way of facing that, facing your stressful moments. Then there is the area of your life that concerns decision making. Now, all the decisions that you need to make, well, of course, life is full of decision making. That is what life can be defined as, a series of decision making processes. They will require you to put pen to paper and formulate documents, draft documents, and that's how your decisions are made. They become formal, they become communicated, black on white. Then the area that I have included in the spread that concerns nuisances, problems, flat tires, having to go to the dentist, having to do this and that, that's unexpected. Well, you've got the sun here. That ain't happening to you, Sagittarius. No nuisances. You've got it covered. You've got it covered. You know how to react. Then we have the area of your life that is something hidden, usually something that crops up that you're not expecting. Well, here we've got the stars, and the stars are always there for guidance. No matter what comes your way, you've got it covered here too. So it's every single area of your life in 2022 so far. And the response is you've got it covered. You've got a plan for that. You've got it covered. And the matters of written communication is the area of your life where things become difficult. Remember, we just said decisions that have to be made, they're going to require written communication. Well, that is where the only issue of difficulty arises. Let's say that your washing machine breaks down. You can't find the guarantee. No matter what you do, you can't find it. And it was just bought a few months ago. You are required by law to draft a statement, a legal document saying that I, the undersigned, have, I declare that this was purchased and so on and so forth. This may not ever happen, but this is an example. And through that legal, in inverted commas, this legal declaration, you're able then to use the guarantee for that washing machine that broke down. Then, male influences in your life, they're very, very lucky. There's the 4-leaf clover here. Sagittarius, male influences are to be considered positive throughout the year, no matter what occurs. And female influences in your life, females in your life in 2020 are there to help you sail through the decision-making process. They will be there for you when you need to make tough decisions. And thank goodness. Now, looking at the spread in a diagonal way, I can look at see different things. News comes to you also from institutions, for example, and the news is always positive. The news is always positive, and even the obstacles that occur in 2022, Sagittarius, are obstacles that come out for the better. How can I put it? Mature decisions that you have to face and the responses that you give to these decisions are always positive. Your friends are around you. Friendship in 2022 is strengthened by the love that they give you. Very interesting, Sagittarius, this idea of having a network of love around you, a network of love. And then we have the news that also comes in is there to guide you. I'm having, as you look at the spread, you see so many different things. But what I see for you, most of all, Sagittarius, is the idea that friendship is as at the basis of your new lifestyle that you want to create in 2022. Your friends become your rock. And they are the ones that make or break your fortune, and they usually just make your fortune. They're there for you. You're very, very lucky. You're lucky and blessed with the love of friendship that is enhanced in 2020, Sagittarius. Of course, travel may at times be difficult because it's hindered from some occurrences that are out of your power, but that has nothing to do with any kind of negative consequences. They're easily solved, these issues. And the underlying, again, the underlying emotional side to 2022 is love. I do hope this was of help to you, Sagittarian friends. I mean, it's just gorgeous, this sense of friendship, community, and love that is going to come your way in 2020. You have a great year and a great holiday season and a great new year. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste, and until we read together again. Bye bye.